Isn't it wild how thinking about your problems all the time doesn't solve your problems? Because I think we've been told that the more you think about something, the more you pour energy into something, you will find some kind of solution. That problem will get better, or that solution will arise. But that's not quite how it works when solving our own problems, especially if they're non-solvable problems. Like, let's say we're worried about a family member or a friend, or a situation about some kind of issue in the world. These are not things that are going to be solved overnight. And thinking about them constantly, the only thing you're going to get from that is a worsened mental and possibly physical state. And how a lot of these problems, unless they're international problems that can't be solved, but a lot of your personal problems can be thought of in a different perspective and in a way solved indirectly, not directly. For example, if you have an issue with something at work, thinking about it all the time isn't going to give you the solutions that you need. You actually need to take a second to just absorb what's happening and to sort of digest the situation, to come up with useful and efficient solutions. Which is why it's so important to not be constantly reactive. Like, I'm extremely reactive as a person and I'm working on it. But for example, if you get an angry email from someone, or if you and a friend fall out, if you just take a second, take some space, get a little bit of distance, and that might be physical distance, to just literally step back, or sort of go back in your chair, to get a bit of distance, to take a breath, and then you can think a bit more clearly about the best way to approach the situation, about not getting angry, about saying something that you mean and won't later on regret. But constantly thinking about the problem won't fix the problem. You need to fix the problem indirectly.